Okay, so it has been about a week and a half of me just letting Beauty hop in and hop back out, and this is the point we've reached. We've got her mat in it, her emotional support narwhal, and I've got a very short lead, one second, that I've put around here that just goes to inside, and it doesn't actually reach outside of it, it's just about the length of it. So this is going to attach onto her harness, so she's lying down, it'll still reach the floor, and if she tries to stand up and leave the buggy or trailer or whatever we're calling it, she can't. So it'll just be as a sort of a backup thing. She'll still have her lead on her, but this is just a backup just in case she suddenly started running or whatever, if she got a fright, if a car backfired and she thought it was a firework or thunder or whatever happened. So, Beauty, come here. Beauty, in. In you go. Up and in. Good girl. There. We'll take this. We'll hook it onto you here. Good girl. Move around. Turn around. You turn around. You turn around just a little bit. No? Alright, up to you. Good girl. And then we'll be closing it down because we've been working on this as well. We close down this side. And we close down this side. And we're all good. And there she is. She looks miserable. She really does. She's pressing her head against the little hairs are coming through. But once she's in it a minute or two, she relaxes and she lies down and she's all good. She hasn't tried to break out of it. All good signs in my opinion. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be taking this outside and I'm going to walk her alongside it. So she's not going to be in it. She's just going to be alongside it and she'll be able to see it. And if she goes well on the way back home, I'll pop her into it and we'll see if she'll be happy for me to wheel it around. Which means, where did that one focus? I need to take off the bike attachment part here. So that's easy enough. It's literally just two little peg clip things. So you just pull the clip here and down and pull the clip here and down. You pull them out like a little pin. That's one. And that's two. What are you doing? Trying to see what I'm doing? Good girl. And that's that off. That's the two pins that go with it. Simple. What do you think, bud? I know that was a weird noise. It was a weird noise. But you're okay. You okay? Good girl. It's okay. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. Alright? So we'll pop her back out now in a minute. Wait. Wait. Obviously I want her to learn to wait before she gets out of it, because I don't want her popping out onto a road or such. Good girl. Wait. I'm going to undo your hook. Wait. Yeah, how'd you come? Good girl. Very good. And she's gone. Good woman. I know. Look at you. Look at you. This Gucci face. Now, so we're going to try this outside and see how we go. Bring it outside. Simple as. I'm going to take out the narwhal and take out the pad and just put them to one side for a minute. I'm going to leave in the pillow just because there's a big gap, so it shouldn't be in the way. I'm going to leave the lead there momentarily. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put down the flaps into the middle here just so they're out of the way. And then the straps, that's where my shoes are. Or not the straps, the handle comes out that side. And it comes out that side. Put that in. And then these two, you press the button to just unclick it with one hand. Maybe not very successfully. Please. Please. It's not going to happen. 2 seconds. Good. So, clicked in the button. This came off. I'm going to just put that in there. Same with this one. In there. And then what we do is the strap, or the flap here, lifts up over the edge piece where the pole was going. Please, sir. There we go. And that's where the lead was being looped to. And over we go. Lead goes in. This goes down. This goes down. And now it's mostly flat, so I can actually just hold it by one side when I'm going through doorways, because otherwise I will not make it through doorways. This is very, very wide. Far wider than the doorways are. So we're going to go outside and we'll see how we go. So I started by walking her alongside it so she could see it wasn't a threat, it wasn't a big scary thing, but also not to walk in front of it because if she did, she was going to get run over. So we started with that, and when she was comfortable with that, I made her hop into it, I closed it, I gave her a minute, I opened it again, let her back out. I did it 3 or 4 times before I put her in and started walking with her inside it. So she did really, really well. She was looking around, she was sitting, she lay down for a bit, she stood up for a bit, at which point I told her to sit back down, and I was reassuring her the entire time saying, hey, it's okay, good girl, you're doing really well, etc, etc. Now, long term, I'm not going to be able to be saying those things. I want to be able to reach a point where I can get her to hop in and say absolutely nothing as we're going around and have her sit nicely and not be trying to get out and not be trying to shimmy around the place too much. Because when I'm on the bike, I won't be able to be constantly turning around going, oh, you're such a good girl, or if I'm just saying stuff and there's traffic, she won't hear me. I plan to bring her out maybe another 5 or 6 times, and when I'm happy with her being in the buggy being pushed like a baby, I will then hook her up to the bike and see how she goes there. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will do my absolute best to help. Thanks for watching.